We were expecting the new update for Counter-Strike 2 in just 1 week, but the developers decided to release it today. Of course, a big one update is still ahead, and this isn't it, but even this small update has caused some new bugs in the game. For example, there are now places on the maps where you can no longer climb, the weapon inspection feature isn't working properly, the ragdoll physics sometimes act strangely like you're being blown away by a grenade explosion even though that's not really happening, and much more. As usual, this video isn't just about the update, there are other interesting things too, so make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's get started. The first change in the changelog for today's update is the fix for the issue where you could climb the steps under the balcony on the map Inferno. Now, after this update, you can't climb those steps from the opposite side, even though it was possible back in CSGO. It seems that this isn't a bug, but rather a new feature. I'm not sure why the developers decided to remove it, but it's gone now. Next, we have a change to the old model of the SSG, as well as a fix for the sticker placement on the old model of the dual Berettas. Additionally, there was a fix for the issue where the weapon would hang from the holster on the legs from the first-person perspective. And yes, don't ask me why I recorded this fragment from the third-person view, I just didn't think about it. There was also a fix for the silencer bug that occurred when certain commands like attack 2 and look at weapon were bound. This is likely the same silencer bug that Duduk showed at the end of last year. Now we move on to the first meme bug of the year, the fix to how grenades interact with ragdolls. Unfortunately, this change has completely broken the interaction. Ragdolls now fly off in unpredictable directions after death, and it's not even related to grenades most of the time. I'm sure you've already seen these clips both from the first-person and third-person perspectives. From the third-person view, it looks especially funny. Another change is to the weapon inspection feature from the first-person perspective. Now, when you press F to inspect your weapon, you have to wait for the weapon drawing animation to finish before the inspection will start. Previously, you could draw your weapon and inspect it at the same time without waiting for the drawing animation to complete, but now you can't. It looks like this is a bug rather than a feature, since the developers didn't mention it in the changelog, and they'll probably fix it and return things to how they were. One more interesting thing was spotted by a Reddit user. If you throw your knife away using a console command, the third-person animation of the hands looks really strange. The hands take some weird unnatural shapes and the fingers get twisted. You can see it on screen. It's quite amusing, but also visually odd. In China, specifically in Beijing, official Counter-Strike 2 servers have been launched. This doesn't really affect us, but it's still something to note. As for the funny ragdoll bug, this will most likely grab the attention of the developers again, and we might see a new banner or a post on their official Twitter about this bug, just like we did with the Michael Jackson peak, but that's not all the bugs. One Reddit user posted how smoke appears on his screen. It's unclear whether this is an issue with his graphics card drivers or if it's another bug from today's update. Here's another Reddit post. It seems that the developers will need to fix a small pixel gap at a certain spot where you can see the enemy. Until they fix it, feel free to take advantage of it. By the way, yesterday the developers announced that they are removing the vertigo map from the map pool and replacing it with train. From what I understand, this will definitely happen at the major tournament, as the map pool hasn't been updated yet. However, the tournament organizers at ESL for the IEM Katowice have already announced that they will no longer play on vertigo but will use train instead. The tournament will take place later this month on January 29th with a prize pool of 1 million. And finally, Gabe Follower reminded us that the developers at NVIDIA showed new screenshots of Half-Life 2 with RTX graphics. The difference between the before and after screenshots is just huge. You can see the difference on screen. That's it for today. Thanks for watching the video till the end. This was Ravil. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next damn video.